These dancers from Keysor Elementary School are illustrating themes through dance. But these are not just any themes. Students chose them after reading a pre-selected book in class.
The book we were reading is called Restart by Gordon Corman. It's about a kid who falls off a roof and then he gets amnesia and he has to restart his life. And so there's a lot of themes to that book, and that's what we're trying to make of the dance.
The mission of MADCO is to entertain, educate, and collaborate through innovative dance experiences. And I think Books in Motion is a perfect example of that. We are taking books and literature and making it really tangible and interesting for them.
We aren't necessarily attempting to retell the story. What we strive to do is tell different elements or bring different themes from the book to life.
For this specific program, we talk to the students a lot about how they feel about the story, and we're interpreting how they feel about the story. So it's not necessarily how we feel as directors of the situation, it's more of how do they feel about the story, what did they get, what are the main themes that they got out of the story.
It's been fun and enjoyable because you can create your own dances and stuff, and you get to dance with all your friends.
Our themes that we're pulling out of the books are more character education building. They're more themes that the schools are already trying to work with their students so that we can really try to make sure that what the students and the schools are working on is being met with this Books in Motion theme, and so that this is enhancing what they're already working on. But then we go one step further. How would you show that in movement?
If you can sit there and read and then come up with all these things in your mind, it brings a whole new light to literacy in general, and it promotes this fun way of thinking that's not just, I read a book, what did I learn from it? It's, I read a book and how can this make me more creative?
It really gives them the ability to be themselves and own who they are and own what they come up with. We always tell the students, this is work you've done. We help to shape the movement, we help to shape a structure of the dance, but for the most part, it's what they come up with.
You'll be surprised how creative the kids are and how quickly they come up with ideas that are mind-blowing, but you can also see what they're interpreting. It's clear that they're trying to show you teamwork because of how they're helping each other, because of their relationship with each other and how much fun they're having with each other.
Ours is being grateful that he's still alive. We have a group that goes out and does some tricks and stuff. And we're doing how he's surviving from the fall. We would do certain drama breathing things, how his breath and heart is still beating.
A lot of times in programs, they get to watch, they get to observe, they get to listen, they get to learn. But in this, the children get to make up the movement.
Sometimes you might think you're too cool to dance, but really that's not true because it's not just dancing. You have to be very creative in it, and it's a lot of movement and creating cool patterns.
I've noticed after Books in Motion, my kids are so much more creative in my classroom. When I ask for them to create a movement for one of our songs or to do something in our concerts later in the year, suddenly it's safe and it's exciting to them to do that process again.
My favorite part of Books in Motion is getting to be with new people that I haven't really interacted with and having to spend nice time with my coaches.
I want them to take away that they are capable of doing more than what they think. I really love when kids can shock themselves, wow, look what we just did.
It's a good way to do teamwork and figure out some talents that you have in life.
By the end, they have this confidence. They're in front of an entire gymnasium filled with people, and they're smiling and happy and participating. And at the end, it's just wonderful to see the teamwork and collaboration and happy smiles.